Hey guys, John here. So my Tundra has a pretty cool trick tailgate feature. However, the tailgate itself is far from perfect. So I guess it's a bit, I'll put that over there. I guess it's a bit unfair to say that this tailgate is far from perfect because it works as a functional tailgate. However, there are a lot of companies out there that make different sort of tailgate inserts that you can put on your truck to make it a little bit more functional. Put that all the way over there. For tailgating use, camping use, and just everyday use of a tailgate, making it a bit more practical. Also, that wasn't a waste of a Coke. I don't do sugar anymore, so I'm just trying to get it out of my fridge. And one of those companies, guys, is All Pro. So in this video, we're gonna be installing this tailgate panel on my third generation Toyota Tundra and also my third generation Toyota Tacoma. Let's take a closer look at this thing. So they'll have a few different tailgate panel options on their site, but this is the one that I chose to go with for my Tundra. So we can see right here that we have two kind of little beer can holders or Coke holders or just cup holders that you can have for your truck. It doesn't go deep down into the panel of the truck, but that way you can fit a variety of different options right there. And this is kind of like their cutting board option. So it's nice and flat right here. So if you have a black stone or some sort of like cooktop surface, you could put that on it. Or if you have a fish, right? If you're camping and you caught some fish, you can size it up right here if you really want, or just use that as a basic ruler. Cut it right here, fillet it, and it has these nice little drip channels right here, and it's all a nice textured cutting board grade material that you could use. And then we also have kind of like a phone holder spot over here. Or if you have screws or something like that, if you're using your tailgate as an actual work surface, a nice flat work surface, you could put some of the miscellaneous hardware that you are using right there. But check out the difference basically of this tailgate panel and then with just what the normal tailgate underneath is, right? So it's just riveted. Yes, you have the little drink spots right there on the tailgate, but as you saw when I spilled that Coke, it's just a riveted kind of non-functional, non-flat tailgate. I mean, you could even like just write stuff on here too if you had paper, notebook, or whatever. So let's go ahead and get this thing installed. Install process is super simple. All you're gonna do is just take a T30 bit on a drill and just go ahead around your whole OEM tailgate. Just remove all these starred little bolts and screws that are holding on the OEM tailgate panel. With all the bolts and screws out of the way, some of yours may stick like mine because of my tailgate panel being bedline. But what I did was I lifted up this little plastic piece on the Tundra. You could see these little notches right here, and just lifted the old tailgate panel up out of place. Next, we're gonna take our tailgate panel and obviously place it in here, as the lettering, shows. You're not gonna flip it upside down. Where this little notch is lowered, that is gonna go up under our plastic of our OEM tailgate. So we'll go ahead and kind of lift that up. I can already tell that this is gonna be better. So once it's all lined up and into place, just go one by one with the OEM hardware. This does not come with its own hardware. Obviously, we're gonna use the OEM hardware. And just put it into place and just make sure that this whole thing is lining up as you tighten everything up. And I'll say this when you're tightening this hardware down, just because you have a power tool and with a drill, do not over tighten it because this is just plastic. Just go. And once it's kind of snug, that's all I'm doing. So I have it installed on the Tundra. Let's see how heavy it is for the dampened tailgate. Tailgate does not slam down, which is really nice. That's nice that this doesn't slam down, right? It's still using the dampeners, which is cool because there are some of these on the market with various companies. They may be more heavy duty, which is cool if you like that, but it's hard for the dampened tailgate to really bring it down. So I really like this, guys. Let's go ahead and install it now on the Tacoma. So a build like this is where I would be beyond pumped, right, for something like this. So if you have an off-road build or an overland project like this is where a tailgate panel would really come in handy because your tailgate pretty much turns into your center of operations. And when I was in Texas with this truck, I had my Blackstone right here. Cooking up stuff is very annoying because it fell into these grooves right here. Doing the deck stuff, bringing crap out of the deck to eat on your tailgate or something. And it's just not a nice flat surface. And it was even when I was still like drinking beer and stuff, I set my beer here, got in at like 1 o'clock in the morning, set up camp, put my beer right here. freaking spilt, dude. Because the Tacoma doesn't have anywhere to put a beer like that, right? It's not like the Tundra where it has a little circular cutout. So that was frustrating. Long driving, set up camp, and then you spill your beer. So it's the same process with the Tacoma. We're just gonna take our T30, put it in these holes, take them all out, and then put the panel on. Got the Tacoma panel here, so I just wanted to show you guys the packaging that it came in. So everything came bubble wrapped really nicely, and even the box too was kind of like overboxed because they had the nice straps on the whole box. There were big, huge, like those thick metal staples on it, and it took a second for me to really like be able to open up the box. But when I did, this was even wrapped on the inside very good as well. And to install on the Tacoma, it's the exact same. Actually, a little bit easier with how the tailgate is, but we're just gonna lift up the panel here. So just line it up, take our screws, just go one at a time again, and just keep in mind, don't over tighten, just snug. And there we have it on the Tacoma, guys. Holy smokes, this is so much more functional than what it was before. Again, if you're utilizing the back of your Tacoma like mine as your base station for your camping setup. So this is nice and flat to put any sort of cook surface top you want on it. If you want to cut like your steak here or something and just have the juices fall up into this, maybe put some paper towels around it. A nice longer one here for like utensils or your phone or hardware and stuff, but just makes it so much more functional. And we got two little cup holders again right here. So just like the Tundras for this one, I am missing one. Where am I at? Here we go. So again, just really makes it functional, and we'll do the dampen test with the Tacoma. Put it up. Seems a little bit heavier than the Tundra. Oh, look at those dampens. Good job, Tacoma. that was a bit better than the Tundra, I'm not gonna lie. So we'll put it back up. Nice heavy tailgate to it. Bring it down again. Look at the Tacoma, man. Super solid. So now, what do you guys think of this mod for your trucks? I think it's really awesome. It's definitely something that I will do from all trucks now on into the future. There is a link and a discount code in my description for this product if you guys want to shop around and pick it up, but I like it, especially on the Tundra here too. Nice flat surface and stuff, and on the Tacoma as a camping rig, you can't go wrong with that. So guys, I will catch you all in the next one. All right, see you later.